Today's breaking news has created a wave of attention among millions of Americans who depend on Social Security and VA benefits. As 2025 begins, new updates are emerging that could have a direct impact on monthly payments, eligibility rules, and financial relief for seniors, veterans, and disabled individuals. The government continues to prioritize discussions around the rising cost of living, inflation challenges, and the need to provide stronger support to vulnerable groups. This year is shaping up to be critical for many families who rely on these programs as their main source of stability. Social Security beneficiaries are closely watching for updates on their monthly checks, and one of the biggest developments is the cost of living adjustment for 2025. Rising inflation in recent years has left many older Americans struggling to afford basic needs like food, rent, and healthcare. The adjustment in payments is designed to help balance these rising expenses, and while the exact percentage varies, the increase ensures that seniors are not left behind during economic changes. For millions, even a small boost means more security and less pressure in paying bills. Veterans receiving VA benefits are also included in these changes, as lawmakers and agencies often align adjustments to ensure fairness across programs. Veterans who have given years of service to the nation often face ongoing medical costs, housing needs, and family responsibilities. The news of an increase or added financial support brings relief, particularly for those who depend entirely on disability or retirement benefits from the VA. A major priority in 2025 is ensuring that these payments remain stable and reach recipients without delays, as timely delivery is often just as important as the amount itself. One of the main concerns among both Social Security and VA recipients is whether benefits will continue to keep pace with rising healthcare costs. Prescription drug prices, hospital visits, and long-term care remain some of the biggest financial burdens for seniors and veterans. New measures in 2025 aim to reduce these pressures with expanded coverage in certain areas and additional options for those struggling with high out-of-pocket costs. While not all changes are immediate, progress is being made to bring better healthcare access and financial relief, which will be welcomed by many households. The breaking news also highlights the importance of protecting these benefits from potential cuts or delays. In previous years, debates around funding and government budgets raised concerns among beneficiaries who feared their checks might be reduced or disrupted. For 2025, officials have emphasized their commitment to safeguarding Social Security and VA benefits, reassuring the public that these programs remain fully funded and secure. Stability is a key message, as millions depend on knowing that their income is consistent each month without interruption. Another positive update comes in the form of technology and easier access to information. Beneficiaries now have more tools to track their payments, apply for additional support, and stay updated on program changes. Online systems and helplines are being improved in 2025 to reduce confusion and paperwork. For seniors and veterans who often find application processes overwhelming, these advancements are expected to make a meaningful difference. Simple access to reliable information can prevent delays and help people understand what benefits they are entitled to receive. A growing topic in 2025 is the expansion of direct deposits and electronic payment systems. Many beneficiaries already receive their monthly checks through direct deposit, which is faster and safer than traditional mail. However, efforts are underway to make sure that all recipients transition to this method, reducing the risks of lost or delayed checks. For those in rural areas or facing mobility issues, this shift ensures greater security and reliability. It also reflects a broader move toward modernizing the way federal benefits are delivered. The news also touches on potential new relief measures being discussed in Congress. While not all proposals are guaranteed, there is growing support for additional one-time payments or expanded credits to provide extra financial help. These measures are often considered in response to economic conditions such as inflation spikes or unexpected financial crises. For Social Security and VA beneficiaries, even a single payment can provide critical breathing room in times of need, covering medical bills, home repairs, or rising grocery costs. Seniors and veterans alike are also being reminded to stay cautious of scams, which unfortunately rise whenever new payment announcements are made. In 2025, agencies are warning beneficiaries to only trust official sources for updates and to avoid sharing personal information with suspicious callers or emails. Protecting benefits from fraud is just as important as receiving them. And education campaigns are being expanded to help recipients recognize and report potential scams. Another part of the discussion in 2025 is long-term planning for these programs. Social Security, in particular, has been at the center of national debates regarding its future funding. For years, analysts and policymakers have warned about the financial challenges the system may face as the population ages and more people retire. With fewer workers contributing compared to the number of beneficiaries, the program's trust funds are projected to face strain in the coming decades. Despite these concerns, officials have made it clear that protecting the benefits of current retirees remains a top priority. The reassurance given is that no immediate cuts are planned for those already receiving checks, and maintaining stability for seniors is a shared commitment across political lines. This clarity provides relief for the millions who depend on Social Security as their primary income. Veterans programs also continue to receive close attention in these long-term planning discussions. Policymakers are working not only on maintaining current levels of support, but also on expanding services in areas where veterans have shown a growing need. This includes more access to mental health resources, improvements in VA healthcare facilities, and streamlined claims processing systems to reduce delays. Sustainable funding is being discussed to ensure that these services can continue without interruption. Veterans who rely on disability benefits, pensions, and survivor programs are being reassured that steps are underway to secure the stability of their support systems. The recognition of their sacrifices remains central in policy debates, ensuring they are not overlooked as future budgets are created. The reassurance provided in today's breaking news gives confidence to beneficiaries that their support will remain strong, not only this year, but also in the years ahead. This kind of reassurance is not only about money, but also about the message that society continues to value its seniors and veterans. In a time of economic uncertainty, knowing that core benefits are being protected helps reduce fear and allows families to plan their futures with greater confidence. For many, Social Security and VA benefits are not supplemental but essential, covering everything from rent and groceries to medical care and daily living costs. For many families, these updates represent more than just numbers on paper. Social Security and VA benefits are often the foundation of financial security, allowing seniors and veterans to live with dignity and stability. Without these programs, millions would face the risk of poverty or be forced to make impossible choices between medicine, housing, and food. The breaking news of 2025 reflects an effort to strengthen these programs, ensure timely delivery of payments, and provide additional relief when necessary. It is also a reminder of how deeply intertwined these benefits are with the well-being of entire households, as spouses, children, and caregivers often depend on them as well. Disclaimer: this content is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as official government communication or financial advice. The details mentioned are based on general updates and discussions regarding Social Security and VA benefits in 2025. Benefit amounts, eligibility, and policy decisions may vary depending on individual circumstances and official announcements from the Social Security Administration, SSA, the Department of Veterans Affairs, VA, or other government agencies. Readers are encouraged to verify any updates directly through official government websites and trusted sources to ensure accuracy and to avoid misinformation.